Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakodash, which is the ancient Hebrew tongue for the names of the one the word ignorantly calls God. Alright, whose true name is Yahweh, meaning he is. Bahasham, meaning in the name. Yahweh Shai, meaning he delivers. Okay? And double honors unto our apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well, that taught us this 100% truth. And much peace and blessings to all you sincere Akim out there that's pushing this 100% truth. Without sincerity, faith, with charity. And peace and blessings to all you believers out there. Okay, but this video is going to be based upon this character, Harvey Weinstein. Okay, which, you already know what tribe this guy is from. Okay. Just hearing the name, you already know. Okay, but he's one of those folks. He's one of them people, right? And this guy, which it says, American film producer. He was basically the catalyst for the Me Too movement, right? He was a top Hollywood movie producer. And he got convicted of grape charges in New York, right? And they sentenced him. I don't know how long they had sentenced him to. He was supposedly be in there for the rest of his life, right? But now it's come out that his conviction is overturned. And it's funny because not that long ago, like a couple weeks ago, I was thinking about this dude, knowing what I know about this guy and how Esau in general moves, but especially though the higher ups, the luminaries, the lesser luminaries, the higher luminaries, because this guy is definitely juiced in, all the way juiced in, and he had a lot of money and power, a lot of influence, being a part of that Hollywood cult, right? And I was just thinking, are they really gonna let this dude rot for the rest of his life? Because we know Esau don't get down like that. Okay, he if the person is juiced in, they get off. They may do some type of time or whatever, but these people don't get arrested, not for the rest of their life, right? We know this is their kingdom. They're connected. The judges, everybody in the so-called legal system, the so-called justice system, they're all corrupt, right? And people with money and power are above the law, right? Especially if you of the tribe, if you part of them folks. Okay, I'm not talking about Jake, because they're quick to throw Jake under the bus. I'm talking about when Esau's dealing with themselves, especially them folks. Okay, the tunnel diggers, right? And lo and behold, now we have his conviction overturned in New York, right? But he's 72 years old now, but it says, is Harvey Weinstein going to be released? It says he will remain in prison because he was convicted in LA in 2022 of another charge, right? So he's not getting released because they say he have a 16-year charge in LA, which we're gonna see if that one is overturned. Okay, you're pretty sure he ain't gonna do those whole 16 years. But that just goes to show you these people are juiced in. And it's funny because we know this guy is a producer of Miramax, right? It's his company, Miramax, which is a big Hollywood company. And they brought all these movies out: Django, Shakespeare in Love, Scream, Good Will Hunting, Lord of the Rings, Kill Bill, right? Inglourious Basterds, Hateful Eight. A lot of Quentin Tarantino stuff, right? Scary Movie. These are big movies, man. Spy Kids, The Butler, and the list goes on, right? But so that's a lot of connections, and we know that this is how Hollywood rolls. Okay, this is how they get down. Okay, a lot of them women are not graped. Majority of them, they're not graped. They offer themselves in order to get into these roles, into these movies. Okay, which they have different actors come out and said it, that there's an initiation process when it comes to Hollywood. Okay, Hollywood is not like it's a job, man. You're not an independent. You can never be an independent artist as an actor or actress. You need a job. You need somebody to give you a job. Okay, and you have to audition. They have all the leverage. You have no leverage, so you're in a perfect position to be used and abused, especially if you have that burning desire of wanting to be so-called famous. That's all they need. They got you, right? So Harvey Weinstein got a bunch of people out there that he done turned out. Look at all these roles. Jamie Foxx, you know he got Jamie Foxx, right? All these people, these lead actresses. They show you, right? Which I watched this movie not too long ago, and it makes me think of Weinstein, right? And I'm not the only one that connects this movie to Weinstein. You have this movie called Starry Eyes, right? Came out 2014, right? And it's basically about they show you how Hollywood get down behind the scenes, right? In order for you to become anybody in Hollywood, you have to go through an initiation process. So, and part of the initiation process involves sex, because that's all these people have to offer. That's the only thing. That's the only leverage that they have, is their body and what they're willing to do. And they show that. That's how you get in. And they had a character, a movie producer, right? That's the guy right there sitting across the table, right? And he straight up told her, I got a movie for you, I can make you a star, but you gotta bend over, you gotta get on your knees, right? But the point I'm making is, in the movie they showed that it was not, it wasn't just sex because the guy was horny. It was deeper than that. It was ritualistic. It was part of an initiation process into the occult world. And they turned her into a witch. It wasn't just about the sex. Okay, he told before I can make you a star, I have the perfect movie for you. I can put you in this movie, and from there you become a star. And that's how it is with all these people. They have these breakout roles. You know, it's at least when it comes to Hollywood, when it comes to the movies, Hollywood, you don't become a star unless you have the initiation process. Okay? Nowadays with YouTube, people can become famous without it. But you know, that movie thing, you had to do it before anybody knows your name. So, and it's like that a lot with these music artists too, that they get. So you have somebody like Jamie Lee Curtis, her breakout role, Halloween or whatever. Once you see her in that breakout role, she's already down. She's already been initiated. So we understand these people, they operate in the spirit and on the left hand side. So not only is this guy tapped in, with money, power. He's one of those people. But these people, look at what's going on with the Diddy thing. Same thing with the Epstein. Another Steen, right? A lot of blackmail going on, right? A lot of control going on. It's all about control. So they have control over your career, over you. They don't want you to have influence without being in control of you. Right? The same stuff that's going on with Diddy right now. So these people, they have it's not just sex. This stuff is witchcraft. All right. It says, I'm gonna just get to highlight this point, right, where this movie connects with Weinstein. You watch the movie, the movie producer, he's basically Weinstein. It says the story, as I mentioned above, is a bit Faustian, which it goes back to making a deal with the devil. And those that understand that story and the themes of it can probably glean where the film is headed before it even starts to hint at where it's going, right? Where that's if you know what's going on in the world. But a lot of people watch these movies and they think it's they put it right in your face, telling you exactly what it is, but people think it's just a movie, right? But let me get to the point. Where the film elevates the tried and true story is with its incredibly nuanced themes, which deal with Hollywood producers using their powers to sexually manipulate wannabe actresses into doing what they want. Okay? It says this film came out in 2014, but it feels almost prophetic when you think that the Me Too movement, which would really find its footing in 2017 after the Harvey Weinstein scandal broke. So this movie is basically, Weinstein is in the movie. They show you who Weinstein really is. And it's deeper than the movie producer. He was a high-level warlock. Okay? They show you behind the scenes they were doing different rituals. Right? So it's no shock. When you add these things up, it's no shock that the guy's conviction is overturned. Right? This is Psalm 73:1. Truly God is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. That's talking about our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And first and foremost, starting with the elect. Right? Then Yahushua said, blessed are those that are pure in heart, for they shall see the Most High. Roughly paraphrasing. Verse 2, but as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. And if you don't, if you're not in the truth, you don't understand what's going on in the world, right? It can bug you out to see these people constantly, flourishing and getting away with their wickedness without, judgment coming upon them. If they do get arrested or whatever, they get off, right? You got this whole Epstein thing, a whole list full of people, right? But the only people that got locked up, so-called, is Epstein and the madam, so-called Maxwell, right? Ghislaine Maxwell. So they both get arrested for trafficking, right? But nobody they trafficked to got arrested. This is a joke, right? So it's clear this place is not a place of justice and equity. All right, it's clear there's groups of people, one group of people in particular that are above the law, which proves that they're not who they claim to be. Verse 4, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. You see? So they free. They free to do wickedness, and they have power. Right? Even going back to Cain, their forefather, is the Lord set up mark upon Cain so that the nations would basically fear him. And also, if anybody come against him, they're gonna get judgment sevenfold, right? And the Lord did that from the beginning to preserve these people, so that they could flourish in their wickedness, as a means to spread evil in the world, so that the Lord can get the glory for ridding the world of wickedness and showing us what wickedness does to the earth. And Esau is the perfect man for the job. But when the job is done, the Lord is going to bring judgment, rain upon him while he is eating. So it may seem like they just constantly getting away. They're going to ride off into the sunset, but they're absolutely not. Verse 5, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. You see that? So they're not troubled like other men. If Jake do something, they gonna throw the book at him. They gonna say, we're gonna make an example out of him. We're gonna prosecute him to the fullest extent of the law. Right? Esau do the same crime and they get a slap on the wrist. You see? I've been doing a couple videos showcasing that. They let them right back on the streets to do the same thing. Jake's too, they letting wicked ass Jakes off too, because they know they're gonna do more evil to their own people, right? But Esau really gets away with murder. And that could drive you sane if you don't have the truth. That makes you envy the power they have. That makes you want to be one of them, not knowing the judgment that's coming upon them. So we should be thanking the Lord, all the time, every day, that the Lord didn't make us Edomites, man. That he made us Israelites. Right? Let's keep reading. Verse 6. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. And these people are very violent and prideful. Okay? They be knocking people off. Even these Hollywood people, they be knocking people off, getting people killed, Alright, they be sacrificing different people. And they're proud because they get away with it. Verse 7. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. That's Esau, man. That's them folks. That's them tunnel diggers, man. They got millions and millions and billions. Right? Verse 8, they are corrupt and speak wickedly. Concerning oppression, they speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. So they speak evil against the Lord, against his people. They're just proud. And there's no repentance for Esau. He's profane. Okay, that's why the Lord is allowing them to continue to go on with their wickedness, because they're not going to be able to be forgiven for it. You see, the Lord is going to forgive Jake. He's going to forgive all our people of all their wickedness, because Yahweh Shai shed his blood for the nation. So the sins of Israel as a whole is covered, but it starts with the elect, right? And the Lord's going to judge our people. And once he's done judging them, he's going to have mercy on them. Okay? So ultimately, every Israelite is going to receive mercy. And on the flip side, every Edomite is going to be judged without mercy. So the Lord, he jacks up our people after they do wicked. Sometimes he let it build up, but he judges us. He judges Israel. But these E's, he let them go scot-free and let it build up, and then he's just gonna take them all out swiftly, right? And we know what's gonna happen to them in the kingdom. So, that's just something I wanted to speak on. All right. Which this whole chapter is good going into this lesson, but I wanted to make it quick. And Lord willing was there to find them, give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Hakodash. Until the next one, Shalom.